What's up guys, it's James Go here. Today back for another Dokkan Battle videos. So today we'll use this Majin Buu Saga team to try to complete the first level of the Dragon Ball history level. So, because if I put the whole entire fight on internet, it would be about 20 minutes, so it takes so long. So I decided to do some editings, so you can only see those more interesting parts, for example the transformations or the harder parts, which is the last few levels in this Dragon Ball history levels. Because it's basically, if you haven't tried the Dragon Ball history levels, basically it's about 7 bosses from the easiest to the hardest. It will be harder and harder each boss you fight. So basically I will cut only those transformations and the hardest parts of this Dragon Ball history level and admire those animations. So this team is kind of stupid because it contains both new LRs that have just come to the game, which is the LR Super VEGITO and the LR BUHAN. They are both in the same team. And the Gold Trunks and Angel Super Saiyan 2 transforming Goku is also very OP in their stats and passive, and their animations is also very cool. So I really love this team. So what is your favorite team in Dokkan Battle? Mine's favorite team is definitely this Majin Buu Saga team for now. How about your favorite level? You can also comment in the comments below which is your favorite Dokkan Battle teams. Of course, the Mystic Gohan is so broken. Is also in this team. So basically this team is so broken. It's a finishing level. It's basically you take no damage until to the field last part. To the last part, until you go to the last part, basically you take no damage from it. So Mystic Gohan, and then it's VEGITO and the BUHAN, they tank very well. So the whole entire team basically tank very well except for the hit. Which, because I'm not high level enough, I don't have enough costs, so I have to put something in, so I decided to put the supportive Hitman inside, which is the only one that cannot tank. So as you see, let me skip through those boring battles, because those battles are not that hard and challenging and much to see, so I decided to add them out to the parts more interesting. For example, the transformations in the hardest part of this level. Let's see. I also love this animation. It's very underrated, to be honest. It does so much damage. 2.8 million attack stats without any dupes. It's kind of crazy. And he can tank as well. The super attack gives him plus 30% defense and attack for 3 turns. So basically becomes very tanky and does a lot of damage. On the next turn he appears as well, because he could stay for 3 turns, right? So the next turn he appears is also kept his life. Remember, there's no dupes and do 2.8 million damage already. That card is very underrated, to be honest. And Mr. Gohan, Dokkan mode activated 3.5 million. Without any dupes, he can tank, he can do damage. That's freaking insane. They just have no key problems. Look at those VEGITOs. You get an op, it will give you 2 keys. So it's so easy to get keys with no keys problems. And when you transform, for the first 7 turns, you will get key plus 5. So it guarantees you a super attack, even 18 key super attack. With more, if you get more ops, you basically can guarantee a 18 key super attack. Look at that animation too. Pretty fire, I can say. Although this is at first level of the Dragon Ball history level, which is so long ago, so it may not be that hard for the teams we have now, but it's still pretty challenging, to be honest. Because when they do super attacks, it does a lot. So for now, because only stack his attack and defense on the Mr. Gohan, so I won't transform him very soon. I often transform in the basically the last part of his fight. Just let him attack and defend stacks. Okay, finally let's get to those harder parts where we can really transform a Goku and Vegeta. Jeez, I just cannot. You will not be tired watching those animations. It looks so good. But at the same time, you can only use extra skills on one of them, because when they use extra skills, they will heal themselves. So basically, the second one cannot be used unless you are less than 20% health. Because even though when you heal for 50%, you can still have under 70% health. But in this case, I cannot. It is fine, because one VEGITO is enough for this level. With his counter attacks, damage, and how he tanks, basically everything is built in this Super VEGITO. Pretty insane, to be honest. But besides those hype LRs in the team, never slack on these 2 TURs in this team too. The Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Goten also does so much damage. And tanks so well. 2.8 million, guys. 2.8 million. So much damage. It's almost a text that is almost like an LR. How insane is that? This team overall is very, very insane. To be honest, I really like those Dragon Ball history levels, because they are fun to play and they can really test out how strong the team actually is. Because you're gonna test for the endurance of the team, healing potential on your team, whether you're tanky enough or do you have enough healing to survive so many levels. It's basically a test for your team. So every time I have made a new team or gathered those enough unit members for this team, just try out in the Dragon Ball history level. Because that is where you can literally see how strong your team actually is. $3.2 million already. Look at the damage. This basically does much more damage than LR insanely. This is so insane. So do you like this video so far? If you do, leave a like or even consider subscribing to help this channel grow. But if you don't, maybe you can comment below to tell me what I can improve. Maybe I'm speaking too boring, maybe I'm speaking too weirdly. Tell me in the comments below. I will try to improve myself with your suggestions. Because I'm not sure whether I'm speaking so boringly or my articulations are not that great. Maybe it sound weird to you. Make sure to tell me about them. I'm sure I can improve so much. With your support and help, I'm sure I can improve it very quickly. Let's go on. Just 4.3 million. It's an LR stats. No dupes. That's just a reminder. They guarantee a type advantage when the enemy is more health than 59% or above. Basically, when you fight a boss in the last level, you just pop his active skills and just does a lot of damage to him. And look in the suit of VEGITO. The good thing about he can see through the super attack is like he can utilize his counter attacks potential. So you put him on the spot where the enemies attack the most frequently using normal attacks, and you can counter it for so many times. For example, for now, you can counter it for several times. Maybe it's done, maybe we're done. Because they do a lot of damage. Nearly 3 million tested. Yep, I think we should be done now. So this should be the end of this video. So if you like it, leave us like, or even consider subscribe to this channel grow. If you don't, you can also put some suggestion in the comments and see what can I improve. So see you in next video.